Hello everyone! So, I know it's been a while. For those of you who follow the progress of Demigod Simulator on social media, you may have noticed a distinct lack of updates. I am truly sorry about that. Rest assured, the game is still in development. I'll admit, progress is very slow since I haven't had as much time as I'd like to work on the game. As some of you already know, I'm a solo developer with little experience in programming. Each new quest, dialogue chain, asset, etc. takes hours of time to implement into the game. And I obviously have other things that need to get done in my free time aside from programming, or just things that I want to do in my spare time. In truth, there are still some main quests that haven't even been planned yet. In total, there are 56 main quests. Well, 64 if you count the quest each character starts the game with. But I'm only including quests given to you by one of the 7 other main characters here. Out of these 56 main quests, 22 have been planned and programmed into the game. They have been playtested and are pretty much ready to go. Outside of the quests that have already been programmed, there are 14 that are already planned and waiting to be implemented. However, that means that there are still 20 quests that haven't even been conceptualized just yet. I'm trying to bring balance to each character's playthrough by making sure that each new quest isn't just a variation of another quest that character has already done. Therefore, when thinking up new quests for the characters, I want it to both be believable as something that could happen in the wonderful world Rick Riordan has created, and to be something new and interesting to the player. This obviously presents some challenges on such a large scale, especially when there's only so much I'm capable of actually programming since my knowledge of coding is admittedly very limited. That being said, I've been trying to make a little more time for programming and conceptualizing these last few weeks. DemiSim is nowhere near close to being finished, but some really great progress has been made. First of all, Percy's quests have all been programmed and tested. At least all the main ones, as well as quite a few side ones. This means that aside from some fine-tuning and interactions, Percy's entire playthrough is pretty much done. I've also taken a lot of time to redesign the icons for all of the various items, weapons, skills, and armors you can earn throughout the game, which gives the shops and menus a visual overhaul that was long overdue. The most recent of my programming escapades is something I'm really excited about. It's a mid-level quest given to you by your godly parent, which will yield a very fun reward if completed. In between all of this, I've fixed minor bugs, some typos, and some pathfinding issues, as well as adding new NPCs to both camps and New Rome. And maybe the most exciting addition is an actual ending. I'll be honest, when I first decided to create this game, the idea was that it would just be something simple for fans of the series to mess around with. There would be fun interactions between some characters that the fans knew and loved, but ultimately, there wouldn't be much of a story. Fast forward a couple months, and concepts had been created for 8 playable characters and a bunch of extra things that were never intended to be part of the game. But even after all the new additions, I maintained that there wouldn't be a climactic ending. Just a chill little cinematic that would wrap things up in a nice little bow. That's still more or less the plan, but there will be a final boss in DemiSim. That particular fight isn't programmed just yet, but I do have plans for it to be pretty epic. It's likely going to be the next thing I'm going to tackle, so that's something to look forward to. This new addition will lengthen the development time quite a bit more, but I feel it's worth it for a well-rounded gaming experience, and that's what all the wonderful fans of this series deserve. It will be a while before even an early access version of this game will be available to you guys, but a lot of progress has been made. I really appreciate everyone's patience and understanding, and I'm really glad so many of you are as interested as you are in this little project of mine. I hope to be able to release it to all of you wonderful people as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to try updating the devlog on a monthly basis again, assuming there are updates to be had. There are months where I have tons of spare time to dedicate to the game, and there are months where I don't. I'd like to update more often, including doing more videos like these, but since progress is so slow, there's often just not enough information I can give. At least not without giving away too many spoilers. That's about all I can say for now. If you aren't already following the progress of DemiSim, you can find links below to the various social media pages we call home, as well as a link to the game's official Game Jolt page where you can download the demo and play it now. Monthly development logs are posted on Game Jolt as well as on the DemiSim Discord server, which is also linked in the description below. Until next time, fellow Demis.